Yo, what up YouTube? Rio Maximus here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my Thavas deck build. I will probably be bringing you an updated version of this deck list once I get it fully completed. Now you will see it with a few minor proxy cards. But the starter is Copyright Mitros. It just helps to get you a Thavas, to get the right Thavas into hand after you stride, and in case you have to read the wrong Thavas. Next up to grade 0s, you run 4 Blue Wave Blue Wave Engineer Refute Sailor. This is a new heal trigger from set 13. When you use her to G-Guard, you bind her and one other copy of her in order to soul charge or counter charge. Next up, you run 6 crit. You run 4 copies of Copywriter Petros. These two are just proxies for, this is actually another supersonic sailor that you could run. In other versions of the deck, you could run 4 Petros and 4 supersonics. This version of the deck, I run 4 Petros and 2 supersonics. And then the next one you run is 2 supersonic sailors. You soul charge him to help with the counter charge, because counter blasting is a thing that this deck sometimes has a problem with. And then you run 6 draws, 4 copies of Battle Siren Malika. Soul chart, move her to the soul, give a unit 3k. And then you run 2 Blue Wave Soldier, Bluegill Soldier. Bluegill Trooper, sorry. Next on to the grade 1s. You run 4 Perfect Guards, the kind of flip Perfect Guard. Ocean Keeper Plato, to help with the counter charging, and you have a lot of ways to counter charge in this deck at this point. And then you run 4 Battle Siren Melinas, because she has resist, and then when you attack with her and you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Thavas, card name, you kind of blast 1 to draw a card and then give her 5k. So she can hit, so by herself she can hit a 11k Vanguard. Then you run 4 Stride Fodder just to help get the correct Thavas into hand if you need to call him to a rear guard to get it. And then you run 1 Battle Siren Orthea. I can see how you would want more of her, but I don't have enough of her, so I run her at 1. And I also run 1 Dinos. Dragonite Dinos. Because he helps you get rid of your opponent's rear guards if they don't have resist. Next on to the grade 2s. You run 4 Battle Siren Sipla. Because she helps you draw cards and she's an 11k body. And she can also hit some other vanguards without help. And the next you run 4 Battle Siren Adelaide. Right now I'm running a Couple Dagger Sailor as the 4th instead of the 4th Adelaide. Just because I don't have enough Adelaides at this point. But Adelaide her skill is when she's placed on rear guard, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, and if you have Thavas Vanguard, she gets plus 2k and can restand at the end of the battle if she attacks the Vanguard. And then 4 Tidal Assault. Because Tidal Assault is, he really helps with the grade 2 rush, and to help try and finish it off by second or third stride. Or hopefully second stride. And then you run 4 of the new Thavas, the Supreme Ruler of Storm Thavas, because he has a better stride skill and he has a rear guard skill that if he attacks for the first or fourth time in a turn, you counterblast 1 and then he restands. And then you run 3, 1 who suppresses the Storm Thavas, because you never want to be on a non-Thavas Vanguard. So that's it for the main deck. And then for the G-Zone, you run 2 Lambros. He's basically a free Alexandros, because it doesn't. If you find a time that you're out of counterblasts and you want to try and finish on a stride turn, Lambros helps. And then next I run 3 Alexandros. Alexandros is the new version of, is essentially the new Lambros. Wave second to third time. Counterblast 1. Choose 2 of your rear guards. You stand them, and they get plus 5k for each face-up unit in your G-Zone. And then you still run 1 Storm Implement Wailing Thavas, because he has a very nice skill to like clear a board, or to just and he also puts a guard as strict, like your opponent cannot call grade 1s from hand to guard. And then I run 3 Storm Dominator Commander Thavas. He's still a good grade 4 to go into at times. Just to help get off multi-attacks and that. Then you run 1 Zeroth Dragon of Distancing Megiddo. You really ever go into him, but if you can find a time to, because you can almost never find a time to use him. And then I run 2 Blue Storm Deterrence Dragon Ice Barrier Dragons. 2 Blue Wave Armor General Griffalia. 1 Inahonas, and 1 Dismal. Dismal just to help prevent my opponent from hitting rear guards. Same with the Inahonas, but she gets plus 5k for every rear guard that she protects. Griffalia just to help with the counter charge and possibly in the Link Joker matchup. And then the free 10k guard on wave first or fourth time or more. And that is my Thavas deck list. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and then hit that bell notification if you want to keep up to date when I post more videos. I know I don't post videos often, but hopefully at some point that will change. Peace.